So I'm going to use WeVideo to edit my Screencastify video. So simply click on the tool to the launcher tool in Chrome and do a search for WeVideo. When you do that, you'll see the application WeVideo. And the first thing you'll need to do is log in. So you'll have to choose your account. Choose your West Warwick Public Schools account and allow access to Google Drive and management of your Drive folder. So when you do that, it'll bring you to the dashboard area of WeVideo. It should show your name. It will also show you projects, media, videos, templates, and those of you with admin rights will see the admin tab. So I'm going to create a new video, and I'll create a blank video. And I'm going to click on the video and choose what I want. And I want a horizontal video, so I want something that it fits on a computer screen, and then I'm going to save it into my projects. And I have a project folder already called Social Studies. Most likely you'll actually see a folder called My Projects, and you can just put it in there or rename a project later on. And I'm going to click Start Editing. And when I do that, it brings me into the storyboard here. And you'll notice that there are some video options here. There's an audio option. And then there are some, this is the Essentials library. This is my media library. So I actually want to upload my video from Screencastify. So I'm going to click on the Import Media option here. And it says to drag and drop the media or browse to select. And I'm going to browse and choose my most recent files. And when I do that, here is my Screencastify. And you know it's Screencastify because it's your whatever name you gave it, .webm. And so that's the format that Screencastify uses. I'm going to click Open, and it's going to pull that into my Screencastify, into my WeVideo media library. And so I can take this and drag it into my video track. So I have two video tracks. I'm going to put it in video track 1 because I actually want to be able to put some text overlay over the top here. And I am going to click on this little pull down menu here and change my track height so that I can see my audio file as well. And so notice that I can actually see the audio and the video in my story here. And I can hit the play option. Right, so if I hit play, it'll play, or I can use the space bar to move that as well. And so it took a little while for me to get set. So I want to cut some of this video out. Right, so if you notice, I'm still 21 seconds into the video, and I really haven't said anything worthwhile yet. So right about here is when I started, and you can see how that audio changed, right? So this is all kind of silence, and this is where the audio starts. So I'm actually going to use the scissors here to split this clip, and I can actually move this clip apart, and I can actually delete this clip if I wanted to. I can select it and use my backspace key, and it'll get rid of it. And then I can take this and slide it over here, and I'm going to add a text item here. So I'm going to go in and do a motion and more text. I'm going to change this to the image view so that I can see some of these that I want. And I actually want this one right here, this marquee title. I'm going to move it down here, and when I actually hit the space bar now, this is kind of how that operates, and I love that effect. And I think I want to add a little bit of music here too. So I'm going to click on the music file here and go to the free music, and I can start listening. And there's an audio track down here, and I'm going to take this and just dump it down here, right? And so now I have a little bit of music on my track. But the music's a little too high, so I want to, if you notice, there are a couple of things here. I can take this and slide this all the way down, right? And go usually right around 20% is when the music sounds okay. And I am going to click on my blue track here and put a marker, and then take this marker and drag it down. So now what I've done is I've faded out my music as the end of my video shows up. And I can simply now click on my finish option here, and that I'm going to call this Jim's StoryCorps, and click set, and I want it at 720, and I can use this thumbnail here, and I'm going to click finish. And when I do that, it's going to process this video for me, and now I'll have my video kind of very quickly edited and ready to use.